Ronnie Kamara has 3. And by the way, the best putback dunk of the season across the entire league belongs to Shaedon Sharpe, according to the NBA's dunk score from the last game.
Oh yeah, the two-hander.
Swing it over left wing to Kamara. Back out on top. Avdija sidestep into a 3. Got it. And he has just been shooting the 3 remarkably well. Jackson, ambidextrous, shoots the 3 with the right hand, as you can see there. That counts. He goes lefty in the paint, and that time Deni Avdija made sure.
That really has helped them a great deal. Get easier shot opportunities.
10-0 run by Toronto, and Avdija with the reverse layup.
With 34, 8 boards, 7 assists.
There's nothing he's doing that doesn't look repeatable.
Overplay, like steals into the lane. Keep it simple. Two-hand jam for Turbo.
Because he'll turn 1 or 2 into like 5 or 6. There goes Deni again.
They lean in on Avdija in the first half. He comes off the screen. Gets in deep on Edey. Steps by him. Flips it up and in. Deni Avdija getting it done any way he can. Now in the West trying to battle the Lakers for positioning. Pass inside comes to Avdija. Bumps on Brown. He takes the smaller player inside and just punishes the 6'6" Brown.
He's Tyrese Halliburton, Fox,
Davion
Mitchell.
It's down to Devin Carter, basically.
Man.
The rookie. Avdija, yes.
Bang, bang.
Avdija from the sideline and gets a big 3. 30 points again for Deni Avdija.
Shaedon had good success in the paint in the first quarter offensively. Deni shoves Horford aside on a power glide and flips it up and in.
I think last time Bridges saw these guys, right?
That was the three-pointer with the buzzer in overtime. Avdija, another nice move. Avdija.
The Bulls have had a lot of control in this third quarter, and Zach Collins draining the 3. Zach averages 13.2 points per game versus the Blazers, the most against any opponent of his career.
Our man DC has already been through enough today. I mean, UConn lost, and he had to witness that. Good drive from Deni.
Tough loss to Florida today.
Right?
Yeah, the big guys are back.
Front offices are starting to value that again.
Yeah, well, you got the double bigs in Cleveland. Here's Avdija. He's got 22 now.
Copycat league, right?
Sacramento on top by 16. That's the 6th turnover by Sacramento as Deni Avdija on the hammer.
Boston on top by 18. Hauser led him at half in scoring. Avdija into the lane.
No count.
There you go.
Right now, if you're the Bulls right now, it should be mindset, getting ready for the play-in situation, working and fine-tuning things. See, that's Avdija. Avdija can get to the basket. He can shoot it.
You can just be taking time taking the ball out of bounds. The clock is still running.
Deni outside, a 3. Got it. Deni Avdija nails a triple. 123, 102.
Nice 3-ball by Trey. Avdija looking for the answer. Okay.
He is a guy that can absolutely get hot.
The opportunity for Portland. They get the chance here again. Made shot right here. 3-pointer. Yeah, beautiful.
Quickness and a lethal shooter.
They list him as 6'4". Been around a while. This is his 7th year. Avdija. That's a 2-pointer.
48.1 at his 30th in the league. Avdija outside. All those 3s are shooting. It doesn't leave him too many more possessions.
Yeah.
Deni drills a 3. That
Ray is going to go to that pick and roll again next time down.
Avdija short, followed good. Deni racking up the points here.
Shaedon Sharpe, and that list will just continue to grow, and there's nothing like seeing them when they're in high school right before they head off to the NCAAs. And
Thibault's got it. Avdija draws the foul, score.
A little cold now. Avdija, he's vanished.
Sharpe back in. Avdija fouled. Shot is good. Hit the top of the backboard, but that counts unless it hit the wire.
Avdija puts a body into Hunter. Flings one up. A flat shot won't go, but they keep it alive. First Klingon, then Avdija, and Deni finishes the play. He's got 11 tonight to go with his 18 points. Deni Avdija up the floor. Giddy up, dribble into the lane. Backhand runner up at him with the right hand from the left side.
Avdija and Ben and Murray and Walker.
Well, right now, both teams are combined 1 of 11, so neither one teams have found a basket.
Avdija flipped it up and then tipped it back in. Nice effort by Deni Avdija.
Coming up on 3.5 remaining. Second quarter. Knicks lead down to 6. Avdija feeling it. Got another 16 first half points for him.
Sharp has it. Transition now. Sharp. Avdija to the bucket, and it happened just like that.
Sharp fires away. Can't get it. Kamara, his tip, no go. Got his own rebound. Avdija drives and reverse banks it home.
They are number 2 in the NBA this year.
It's a huge jump.
Here's Sharp step back 3 in and out. Another offensive rebound. This one's Avdija in traffic.
He's done a fabulous job with this team.
You know what? Like you said with the Bulls, they can beat any of the other play-in teams in their group. There's Avdija. That's a 3.
The point you made earlier, Neek, such a good one. Karis LeVert can get his shot.
Yeah, you don't need to run a play for him.
Avdija, a couple of pump fakes, gets it to go.
16.
Avdija, remember I said he likes to get downhill. He's going to come at you.
In the second half. And a block shot on the interior. Avdija right to the rim, and that's his first bucket since the opening quarter. He's got 16.
21-year-old Shaedon Sharpe on the wing. Avdija, nice looking 3 from the corner.
You're not going to do anything other than your arm. You just got to get out of the way. Here's Avdija driving it into the lane. He just took Murray in deep.
There's a lot of switchability, and on that exchange, they could have switched that.
Avdija ignites and knocks it down. We just mentioned the first half he had against Memphis.
The men from Rip City.
Hey, what? Klingon has not touched the ball, and Avdija is going to work right now.
17 of the last 18 games, he's had 20-plus points. Avdija, got it.
Yeah, he's nice, man.
I love his game, man.
After tonight, only 2 home games remain. Tomorrow night against Detroit and next Wednesday against Charlotte. Avdija, tough shot. Even Scotty went, because Scotty got into him, but then Avdija.
Rampaging, marauding Knicks now. Defense, the catalyst.
Inside, Avdija continues to have his way. He's got 30.
Jackrabbits of South Dakota State and Creighton. What are they, the Blue Jays, right?
Creighton, yeah.
Avdija outside of 3, got it. Deni Avdija shooting close to 45% from three-point range. Here's Avdija off the screen from Klingon. Got in deep and finger rolled it in.
And those guys did. And in the case of Mikal Bridges, almost 100 more defensive stops than Mikal Bridges did in his all-defense, first-team all-defense season. So Tamati Kamara.
He almost coughed it up again.
He did.
Very loose with the basketball.
Looks to drive and slams into Dyson Daniels. They're going to count the basket.
At the start of this month.
I'd like to have him back when you're starting to play these playing games.
Here is Avdija.
Yeah,
it's Klingon. Got a piece of it, I think, as well. Kamara back out.
Second consecutive time Klinger has distinguished himself.
Avdija count it and a foul, and the Blazers retake the lead.
It was 4 and 6 in their last 10. Here's Shaedon Sharpe, the Kentucky product. Shot clock now down to 4. Simons. Avdija, the high arcing 3 is good.
Drives on Herter. Good defense by Kevin.
Defense.
Avdija inside. He's got such a good skill set, and it's really developed in Portland.
League leader in steals, league leader in deflections. And on his way, he's a lock for first-team all-defense. Great chance to get Defensive Player of the Year. 12 for Avdija.
Wants to take in on Klingon. Had to force it back out. There's the big body of Klingon. Vucevic still on the deck. Good job by Herter to break up the pass, but Avdija lets 2 defenders clear.
Survived the turnover. Sharp to the corner. Avdija loads up. Misses. Rebound. Portland. Deni Avdija back in and scores a tough 2.
Knicks too stagnant on that possession. Normally they keep moving.
Avdija drives inside. Shot is good. Boy, he has been sensational tonight.
Monk is back, but Doug Christie decided to bring him off the bench, starting Keon Ellis tonight. It's Avdija.
Yeah, and Keon played about the first 8 minutes of the first quarter.
32-10, points in the paint. Let's see, are they gonna, yeah, Billy Kennedy is gonna give him that and one right there.
But when I played, I mean, you needed that power forward to rebound, defend, and score around the basket.
Buck, do you like one way more than the other?
Avdija with the rebound.
Yeah, he's in a hurry. Someone got to impede his way.
And coast to coast for Deni Avdija.
Avdija the other way. They lost track of him. He put a solid step left and went right, and Shaden Sharp steals the inbounds to Westbrook.
Clinging right there to defend it.
Yeah, the Towns had nothing to do. He was too much traffic.
Boy, Avdija having his way. 18 first half points.
Previous straight on with the hoop.